live Saturday morning. Continuing with my man from Youth Front Media CEO, Mr. Roger Maloney.
Good to see you guys.
In your monthly appearance here. And we're going to go with our question of the day segment. Question of the day is sponsored by Millennium Music Media. Again, if you're an artist, a music producer, entertainer, and you have royalties to your product and service, go to millennium5.com and find out how you can now know what your self-worth is. Royalties paid in 24 hours or less. Find out about it at millennium5.com. Welcome to the Music Revolution. Today's question of the day is quick, but knowing this group is just you can take an hour with it. But it's things that obviously it's summertime now. People out, we're out more, we're doing more, and it's the top 5 foods to avoid before sex. So now you guys go to the club, and maybe like if you live in the days that Cousin Eddie come from, you might take something home from the club. But I don't know if you do that much anymore. You might have something worse than food issues.
My mind is moving already. Something home
But-
here. That's
My mind's telling me no, but my body.
We're going to go with the top 5 foods to avoid before sex. 5 foods you should absolutely avoid before getting it in.
Onions.
definitely.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
You wanna
Number
continue?
5 is
Chitlins.
This is going to take us 2
Pork
hours.
maw.
Pig feet.
Okay, no, that's it. Number 5 is French fries. Is there ever a doubt in your mind whether or not you want fries? Literally all the time. Now, there's no question that fries are devastatingly delicious and tempting, but they aren't exactly the best option for a pre-sexual snack. Fried foods in general can have some undesirable sexual side effects. Before you go, what you want?
Well, George Clinton says, do fries go with that shape?
Well, he didn't say that before he was putting it in. Classic man Just.
Wow.
I
Hashtag
gotta actually
Simone,
say I
hashtag
disagree
that.
with that. Only because if you've been drinking a few beverages, you might need something to, coat your stomach. You gonna take some fries. That potato soaks up that alcohol real quick.
Is it because it causes gas?
The laundry
Make
list
you
of
fart?
negative effects include lowering your testosterone levels and decreasing blood circulation.
That could be a
now,
problem.
brothers, you all know what happens when the blood doesn't flow properly.
Ladies is good.
That's like a
Ladies is
conjuring. That's like a
good.
nightmare, bro.
Backstage, a McDonald's run before getting it in.
Nah, never happened that way. Fries always good.
Just take a shot of Henny, you be all right.
A nice
say that.
Sapphire, you can probably get away with eating fries.
I know, because
Need the
I
blood
do actually
circulation.
do get fries or something if I'm out late.
Oh, and before you get a hit.
I ate fries at Casa's the other night.
Well, maybe you didn't have right blood circulation. Did she complain?
You see, this is what I'm saying. This is it.
That's why I'm late.
You can use the ketchup for something. Can't you use the ketchup for something?
Yeah, well, I'd rather use syrup. But that's just me.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Let's move on.
Oh, okay. I see where it's going.
We eat green giant.
We're going to move on to number 4. Number 4 is hot dogs. Everyone's favorite sports watching snack. Hot dogs are part of quintessential American experience, paired with a cold beer and some ketchup, mustard, and relish. Almost nothing can beat it. That being said, if you're thinking about chowing down on some hot dogs before getting lucky, think again. Despite the fact that you're quite the food item, they aren't the greatest getting it in mood food. The sad truth is that hot dogs are chock full of saturated fats. Now, not all fats are bad, but for you, saturated fats are probably some of the worst issues to clog blood arteries, vaginal arteries, prevent proper blood flow. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it does.
Don't go to Nathan's.
They even said those years ago. They say don't eat hot dogs. Don't eat hot dogs and go to sleep because it clogs a lot of your body functions or something. So you have to get it out.
Roger, you're a family man. Sometimes in summertime you feel like cooking much.
Love your brother on your shirt.
The
That is my
wife,
brother.
the
That's how I
wife
get rid
grills
of it.
some hot dogs and some beans.
Yeah.
But then the kids go to sleep and want
Yeah.
them to turn over. But you got hot dogs and you can't go doggy style
Like I
with a hot
said,
dog.
you can use the ketchup. You can use the mustard. Leave the hot dogs alone.
Sapphire, I've seen you throw out a couple of hot dogs in your day.
I do. I don't eat hot
I
dogs
do.
as much.
I'll say.
But no, I can see why. Because hot dogs make you burp.
Right. And you get bloated. Bloating is
that's
a
not
problem.
sexy.
You get full bloated. You want to burp. Who wants
Get
to
very
deal with
gassy with
stinky
hot
breath?
dogs.
Right.
And then come on, let's be real. When you eat a hot dog and you burp, like hot dogs,
right.
All
With a healthy food. What about a cucumber?
Oh, and you can have the hot dog with some
No,
salad on the
why they
side.
put it?
Next. Next, please.
I'm
Next.
not
Listen.
driving your road.
All it's about
I'm
is
not
the
turning.
bubbles. You just don't want to catch the
I'm not
bubbles when
driving
you
down
eat a
that
hot
road.
dog.
Yes.
Because you be in the middle of
I'm a
doing
single.
something, and that's it. The bubbles hit you. It's over.
Okay, now you just said cucumbers, right? Well, let's go to number 3. We'll go a little bit of healthier option that's still not good before having sex, and that's tofu.
I don't need
Okay?
that.
Trust us on this one. It might not sound like a bad thing to eat. Precautious sense, vegan diets in general are often healthier, but it's really not a good idea. It doesn't matter how it's prepared. If sex is on the table, you shouldn't eat tofu beforehand. In fact, some studies have shown that eating tofu the night before a sexual encounter can actually increase estrogen levels in both men and women. So you can grow titties eating tofu before
So you
sex.
can wake up I could be Roger and wake up Regina.
That's
after that?
right.
You could be very
Gina
emotional.
girl.
Very
Yeah.
emotional. Call
Moody.
Thomas in the bedroom afterwards.
Classic man, just your opinion.
I don't eat
Call
tofu.
Thomas.
I
You don't
gotta
eat
worry
tofu
about
at
it.
all,
I've
huh?
had tofu, and I don't like
Emotional.
tofu, so I'm good. I ain't got to worry about that.
Sapphire Blue, you're in a new wave mentality.
I know.
You eat differently. So
I'm eating differently, but
somebody
I
put
don't
some
do
tofu on your plate.
No, I don't do tofu. I didn't even know what tofu was until I was like beans and all that type of stuff, or mixed into something. I don't do the tofu and
It's
the
not
and
nasty. It's just different.
the
It's just different.
other
Yeah,
stuff.
nah, it's
No,
not
no,
a good.
no.
It's not too good.
No.
But why is it not too good?
It's the taste. If you have never had tofu, it doesn't have a real taste to it.
But
It's
what
like
is
rubber.
it? What is it?
It's a vegetarian
That's what I said.
Substitute.
substitute.
It's
Yeah.
a vegetarian substitute.
Aminos,
For people who don't
and
eat meat.
beans and all that stuff.
Right.
mushed
It's really
in.
What's
it's really
in?
bean curd all together, but it's just not a good taste.
And if
That's
you
why
put the right
Chipotle.
seasoning and flavors and some sauce on it, it's not that bad.
No.
But it's still not that
No.
good.
What's not that
So
bad? I don't.
what are
I
some
know that. I
what
don't
are
know
some
that
foods you
language.
can't eat before sex?
Food you can't eat?
Oysters.
Oysters are good.
Red Bull.
Aphrodisiac.
Drink Red Bull.
Anything
Ciroc.
seafood.
Hold that. You said what?
Red Bull.
You said Red Bull?
Yeah.
That's
Bull's
number
not
2.
good.
Energy
Whoa,
drinks.
number
Bull
two.
is
Not the
good.
drink before having sex.
Yeah.
Now,
Not.
despite what advertisers would have you believe, and they've obviously you believe it, if sexual energy
No,
could
I
be
take
bottled,
5
shut
hour
up,
energy
shut up,
drink.
shut up. Nobody cares. Shut up. If sexual energy can be bottled, we all know about it by now. Scientists would be proclaiming it from the top of the mountains if we were likely never to get anything done again in civilization. While it's true that energy drinks will give you a big spike in energy, shortly after consuming them, that energy doesn't last long and will not help improve your sexual stamina. In fact, these drinks can often have high caffeine sugar and quickly burn off in your system, leaving you with an even lower energy level than you had before drinking it. Now, Rodeo, that's probably why you've been having some strikeouts. You just said energy
I
drinks.
said energy drinks. I said, but the thing is that
No.
I do a lot of 5 hours. Now, I do
That's
take
an
5
energy
hours.
drink.
That's the energy.
Well, I have no problem.
I don't know. Well,
That's why I'm late
you know,
again.
it didn't catches up to you.
But they ain't catch up yet.
Backstage Ed,
Nah,
a monster.
Nah.
Before
Don't
sex.
Nah.
That's
none
a
of those.
1 second
Never.
problem right
You
there.
don't do
Yeah,
energy?
energy drinks is not
You
good.
just drink a lot of water, huh?
Yeah, water.
And eat celery
water,
sticks.
juice, but none of that.
All right, Rich Moss, old
He's a
school.
carrot.
What about
Just
you,
drink
Roger?
energy drinks.
Get a nice bottle of Ciroc with some Barry White, and you straight.
Okay.
Eat after. Why don't you eat after the sex?
You can't have sex
What
with
if you
empty
out to
stomach.
dinner? You on a date?
Honestly, you could.
Go home. Be a good girl and go home. Don't give him no.
I
Don't
think
give
it
him no
depends on the person. I personally think it depends on the person. Some people need artificial endeavors.
we do.
to get
Have a
up,
salad.
and some
I call
people
it brown
don't. I
juice.
can
Just
eat anything I want. I
brown
have no
juice.
problem.
I drink brown juice right before
have
I
no-
do anything.
Why don't you
and I
order?
have
You can order a salad.
no problem.
It's supposed to you go into a steakhouse, and the guy, see, guys, we already know what kind of end result we want. So guys will order. Let me get a chicken salad, so I keep my energy up. Glass, of, whatever. I
So
don't
if I know now, if I go out
and
and the guy orders a chicken salad, I already know. Oh, you
It's
done
on.
you
It's
messed
on.
up. You messed up now, buddy.
And you know what? If he puts heavy avocado, then he really is trying to get
He's
it.
really
on.
trying to get it
Oh,
on.
yeah,
Like
he
I
would.
tell everybody, you go to a steakhouse, you get a steak. If she really likes you, you could fall asleep, wake up, tap her. She's
still
gonna
be
turn
ready.
over,
And be
and it's
ready.
going down.
Yes.
and have
Right.
breakfast.
In the
Goes
DM.
down in the DM, heavy.
So now, let's go with number 5 now. I mean, number 1. Excuse me. Number 1, the top 5 things to avoid before having sex.
It's
And
ugly
Justin,
women.
I don't know. Maybe you can define the odds. It's wine and liquor.
I don't drink wine.
Wine and liquor.
Oh no, that's scary.
Wine is not
The
good.
one might seem like a surprising item to not consume before lovemaking. After all, we all know, turn on, we can get a couple of glasses of a nice chilling red. Every romantic date would compete without a bottle of wine or alcohol. Well, no actually much drinking alcohol lower our inhibitions and make us feel more confident and actually has a harmful impact on other aspects of sex. Alcohol.
Wait
For
a minute.
years you've heard that
But
alcohol.
the commercials say if I drink this, it'll make me fly.
Welcome to Marketing 101.
Wow.
So your thoughts on that? You're a filmmaker. Your thoughts on? We've heard for years you have a nice.
I gotta go home and throw away my wine now.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe have to put grape
And get
juice.
some more salad in my refrigerator.
Basically, the nature of this whole conversation is that your ass ain't going out tonight.
Right.
I can't do this.
You can't do that. Right.
I can't drink this. I
Thank
can't
y'all
drink
for
that.
ESPN.
You might just have to have a smoothie and just call it a wrap.
Can't drink
The
that
smoothie
either.
is probably-
Depends on what you're putting in it.
Yeah.
Backstage Ed, you're a wine connoisseur.
Yeah, nah, wine.
You have a lot of Caucasian friends.
I never had problems with wine, but I know wine make a lot of people see.
There we go again.
What'd you say?
I said I never had problem with wine or alcohol, but I know
But
some.
but that's in the point.
But I mean,
after you have that Red Bull, you going like to rip your drawers off and tear somebody back out. This is what the thing is asking. Right after consumption, having sex.
Yes,
Come
you
on.
can do it. Trust me.
You can do it.
You can do it.
I know.
Once
I think
again, it depends on who's writing that.
It's individual. Some people could do that and they don't have no problem.
Right.
Some people, like you have a heart problem or something, yeah.
Don't
once you
do
go
it.
And you're like, oh Lord, what I'm doing.
And you out.
Yeah. It turns on an individual.
You sound like somebody at Hamburg every night. Sapphire.
Actually, for me, that's the worst thing you could do for me. Trying to
It's not-
give me,
it's habit- it's
yeah,
habit.
it's actually giving me the wine and alcohol because
Oh,
honestly, I want to go. No, I actually want to go to
back in the
sleep.
shell. Oh,
And
okay.
the band
Actually,
plays
I actually-
on.
But that was relates with what he said. As soon as you go to sleep,
He's taking it. He's getting in it.
No. I said
Copy
you fall
style.
asleep, and then you tap her, and then she wakes up,
Oh.
and as soon as she wakes up, she looks at you. Y'all both took that little hour nap,
Well,
and now you got that.
Wait
in
a minute,
there.
I thought you said there is no waking up and sleeping over.
Oh yes, there is. If you like.
No,
her.
it's a 5 a.m. rule. You got to be out
It's
by
a
5
5
a.m.
a.m.
oh, it's
Oh,
5
so,
as long
a.m.
as I
$4.59.
get
so you
five-
tapping at 4 o'clock.
He's getting the cat.
I'm going
nap.
in by from 1 to 2 is nap. From 2 to 5 is activities.
Yeah.
At 5 o'clock,
It's like a summer camp schedule. He got a summer
And
schedule.
you
I
ain't
love
gotta
it.
tell. All you gotta do is lean over.
It doesn't work for me.
4:45.
doesn't
Call
work?
your
No,
Uber.
no.
It's time to
I
go
can
home.
if I go out and I'm really consuming, like I'm getting. If I just like my birthday time, like if I order bottles, it's like you guys enjoy because when I go home, I'm gonna pass out.
So ain't nothing going on.
There's nothing's going on. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
That's why you gotta get your own
Ah.
place.
Order that
Right.
Moet,
I think it
Moet
depends
and
on the
wines.
person.
No, well,
the
yeah,
person-
It doesn't
depends
work?
on
If
the
you go
person.
home
No, I'm
with
actually
that
more
person
tired.
and he has you
So
away,
are you-
you are not going to sleep.
Justin believes in
I'm
his-
telling you
he believes in his
now.
I can
confidence.
tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I can.
I'm telling you
I,
right
I
now.
don't normally no. Hold up. You don't really put my business out there, but I can tell you from experience, babe. I've had bottles of wine. Babe, whatever. So, babe, shut the Tourette. So move your mic, man. I've had Moet and wine, and yeah, I'm good to like knocked out.
Yeah, listen,
I know it
listen.
works.
They gagging.
Yeah.
Here we go. See, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. See?
I don't know how to snore. I don't snore, so I don't know the sounds. Knocked out. Whatever.
Is that
I
true
go
for
to
the ladies?
sleep.
in
I
the room?
go to sleep. Wine. If I know that I want to go to sleep and I'm somewhere and I start ordering wine, Moscato, I just want to have a mellow night because I'm gonna go
What's
home and
Moscato?
sleep.
Isn't that dessert?
40. Pass that 40, boy.
So alcohol is not always a trick as an end result. That's why it's probably number one.
Hey, listen, we
learn something every day,
we gotta wrap that was again. That for those who forgot what it
something
was.
every
day.
Five foods and drinks to avoid for sex. So if you're going out tonight, and you're thinking about getting it
Just
on,
don't do nothing.
just have a salad.
Hey, man, listen, the best thing you
Get
can
a
do is get a
smoothie.
half of
Don't even chew any
blue
gum.
pill.
Get a
Sit
smoothie
outside.
with
Get a
protein.
half of a blue pill. You'll be all right.
Smoothie
Get a
with
half of a
protein.
blue pill.
And you just be
You'll
blind when you
have
wake
wings.
up.
I promise you, you'll have wings.
Just sit outside the rest
You
of
will have great sex, but won't to see nothing tomorrow. That's what.
You had the memory, right? It's all about the memories, right?
Just
Kat?
pretend you're doing
Listen,
something.
man, real quick, we gotta wrap this up. This has been a great show.